Good morning, everyone. We got Uncle Hoko in the chat. We got Charles in the chat. 5 people watching right now, so make sure you say hi. 3632. Go black dice to start off with. Somebody throw a chat in, our super chat in, and then we'll switch to whatever dice they say. Six, 2, 8. Start with a 3, 6, 3, 2. So that's gonna be that was a 6 there. There you go. 6, 2, 8. It's a single pitch on the front on both sides. Primary in the front. 3, 6, 3, 2. So yesterday we were working on finger positions on the dice. Today we're going to work on keeping these fingers glued together and releasing with the thumb. 6, 3, 9 again. No, last one was 6, 2, I think. This is 6, 3. This is a single pitch. 3, 6, 3, 2. Good morning, Big Kahuna. And a 1, 4, 5. 3, 6, 3, 2. 2, 6, 8. That was a little bit of a wild throw. 3, 6, 3, 2. 2, 6, 8. 3, 6, 3, 2. 2, 6, 8. One of the dice is not getting down. Sometimes the left, sometimes it's the right. We're getting consistent numbers though. 3, 6, 3, 2. 2, 6, 8 again. Wow. It'd be nice if we were betting on that. Four, 5, hard 9. 6, 4, 9, 10. 2.5 minutes here before we start. Two hard 4. 3 6 3 2. 3 1 4. So we're hitting the 8s there, and now we're in the 4s. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Three, 4, 7. Neither one of them got down that time. 3 4 7. That was a good roll. Would have been nice to be betting on that one, but one more minute left here. Two, 3 5. One, 4 5. No, 5 is the hot number. Interesting. So let's get started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 499 of the Level Up program and day number 209 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Charles135, Big Kahuna, Kevin Scott, Papa Chops, Glenn, and Randy Hill. So good morning to all. We have 12 people watching currently. So if you are watching, make sure you say hi in the chat. Let everybody know that you're here. We're starting off today with our bankroll at $5,660. We have a win goal of $566, which is 10% of our starting bankroll. And that should be your goal as well, 10% for the day. If we were in a real casino, our stop loss would be $849. We're coming in today with 91 wins and 27 losses. And we got William checking in as well as David Brock. Good morning, everyone. So let's get started here. Click on Crapsee on the live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we're using here. Remember, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. We're going to be staying with level 5 yet. And Badlands, good morning. We're going to stay with the level 5 in the CMJ plan here yet. And let's call that all bets set. We're not doing any line bets.
No more bets.
Using a 3632. We got Scott, Wattage Live Craps, checking in also. Good morning. 3632. We're focusing on finger positioning on the dice today, and then making sure that our 3 front fingers stay tight together. And we release with that thumb. Dice out. A little bit low of a trajectory there, but we have a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So let's mark that point at 10. Oops, that was a 6, 4. Get off that one. That was a 6, 4, guys. Yeah. Get off of there. I'll let you. 6, 4. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice at 6, 4, 10. Result. Let's mark that point at 10. It was showing a 6, 1 after it flipped on me. But anyhow, we got bad header. Good morning. A dominant in a warm up, the 6, 4. Yep. So anyhow, we're going to go 320 across. It's 15 to 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 16 at 6 and 8. And we're going to stick with that 3, 6, 3, 2 throughout this shooter here, unless we see something that prompts us to go to something different. So 3, 6, 3, 2 is the cousin 2 set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. 20 people playing along on Crapsee, 21 people watching. Dice out.
Dice are out.
And we got a 3, 1, 4. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that's going to be the sister side there. We had a 10 on the come out. We have a 4 on this next roll here. 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. 3, 1, 4 result. So that's going to allow us to do 96 across pressure here. Remember, we're doing a 2-hit and down strategy, or craps play, or plan, or whatever you want to call it. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set, cousin 2 set. That was 1 dice off axis. And let's call it all bet set.
No more bets.
Dice out.
Dice are out.
A little bit higher energy. We have another 3, 1, 4 Big Joe. So that is awesome. That's 2 Big Joes in a row. Thought you could only take 1 Big Joe, but there was 2 of them. Thought they broke the mold when I was done. Anyhow, 3, 1, 4. Mark it. So that is our second hit that we're looking for, and that is $225 brought back to the rack. So let's bring our bets down. We're going to go 96 across. And we'll stick with that 3, 6, 3, 2. And battle ends goes nice. Dice out.
More bets. Dice are out.
And we got an ace deuce. That would be an Alfredo sauce. So that'll be no help for us. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2 with an ace deuce result. So we have a couple ones showing. 3 rolls here and the 3. So 1s and 3s are kind of dominant right now. 3, 6, 3, 2. And the last one was a double pitch, so we got to be careful with that.
No more bets.
All bets set. We see another double pitch really fast here. We'll change the dice set around just a little bit.
Dice are out.
We have a 2-2 hard four. The hard fuzzy 4-2-2 is going to Cruise Brian from Holy Roller. So that is 3 4s so far on this shooter alone. So that is pretty cool. This is the first hard four, though.
For hard.
So we're going to make that 4 look like 25. We'll make it a buy bet. We'll do the same on 10. Make that a buy bet as well. 3 6 3 2. And we'll call that all bet set. Hopefully you guys are out of the shooter already.
No more bets.
And hopefully make a profit. We have 252 brought back to the rack. We have 116 on the table currently.
Dice are out.
Dice out. The dice put apart when I left my fingers. We have another ace deuce. Wow. Okay. Mechanically, that was not a sound throw, but I will, I guess, take the results. Not much shall we can say about it. Another double pitch of the dice. Like I said, they did split apart, and as usually a sign that I'm pushing with that thumb, even though I'm trying to concentrate on releasing with the thumb. Again, that's going to be no help for us. 3 6 3 2. Stop pushing with the thumb, Joe. Hard four, says Badlands. Yep. And we'll call it all bet set.
No more bets.
It's out.
Dice are out.
Yeah, we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So we're hitting different numbers now. And they are some of the outside numbers, but they're not numbers that are helping us at all. But as a bookend, in case you're playing at ATS, I am not.
Oh, crap.
And again, 3 6 3 2. And we'll call it all bet set. They saw
No more
27 people playing along on Crapsee. Man Hatter's calling me Farmer Joe. That'd be Fuzzy. Fuzzy's the farmer. Farm in the field.
Dice are out.
This out. And there we go. We get the Old Bay Bushel. That is a 5-5 hard 10. So that's going to be a winner 10. That's nice because we had that one pressed up already. 3 6 3 2 and 5-5 hard 10 results. So the puck does come off.
Hard.
And we're going to turn our bets off, but we're also going to pressure that 10 up to $50. And we'll do that as an up and off bet here while we look for a new point to be established. So just a little 8 rolls in. We only hit 4 different numbers so far. So seen some repeats. That's a good thing. And we'll call that a bet set.
No more bets.
Sticking with the cousin 2 set 3 6 3 2. It's out.
Dice are out.
Ooh, that was a terrible throw. Both of them went way to the left there, but we have a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So it's marked at point a 6. I don't like the way they went over. I don't mind if they go to the left at all, but I don't like when they go that far that fast. That makes sense. 3 6 3 2 and a 156 result. So it's marked at point a 6. And our bets will turn back on.
6 easy.
And that was a primary on the back side. Single pitch on both towards us. And all bet set.
No more bets.
So we can pound that 10. Good morning, SJ. Let's see if we can pound that 10. That would be nice. During our warm up, we hit the 8 a lot. We hit a couple 4s so far in this shooter. And we have a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So that is going to be a winner 6. So we had a point made of 6, and that's a Buckeye buckshot. Double degen hard 6. So puck turns off again. Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll be working towards that fire bet. Who knows? And that is our bets are off, but we're going to make the 6 and 8 look like $30 each. I got to lock those bets in after I get to the 30. Turn those bets off. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bets set. Looking for a new point.
No more bets. Dice are out.
Fingers split apart a little bit on that one, but we have a 1-3-4, another Big Joe from Wisconsin. And by the way, it is 7 degrees here in Wisconsin. It feels like -7 with the wind chill. So mark that 1-3-4 as a point. That is a repeater win. And let's give a little weather display there. 7 degrees, like I said, -7 with that wind chill. And all of our bets are going to turn back on. The new point is 4. So we've thrown, how many 4s so far? We've thrown 4 4s out of 11 throws. Interesting. So we've only thrown 5 different numbers here. And let's call it all bet set. It's out.
No more bets. Dice are out.
Kind of jerked that one a little bit when I threw it, but we have another 5-5 hard 10. That is the parlay of the day with SJ. So parlay of the day. Awesome. So again, 3, 6, 3, 2, 5-5 hard 10. And how appropriate, because SJ just checked in just a few minutes ago.
10 hard.
With the Old Bay bushel. So we're going to make that look like $50, that 10. And we have 371 brought back to the rack, 165 on the table. And we got Nemo checking in. Good morning. 3, 6, 3, 2. All bets set.
No more bets.
And this.
Dice are out.
And we got 369. That is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. That's the first 9 that we threw for the day.
It's a neener.
Hard 10 or hard 4, says Badlands. Yeah. Anyhow, that 9's going to look like a quarter. And we'll make that 5 look like a quarter as well. Didn't have that screen on, but we did turn on midstream there. 3632. Cousin 2 set is what we're sticking with. And all bets out.
No more bets. Dice are out.
And we have another 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. 3632 516 result. Sorry, I'm not too talkative here today, guys. Trying to focus on getting my toss back again. We went through a couple days there where the tosses were not so great. Yesterday we had a 50-50 mix, but we're going to go to $42 on that 8. Yesterday we had 2 good shooters, 2 not so great shooters. So hopefully today we'll increase those odds and have just all good shooters. That'd be a perfect day. But anyhow, 3632 day so.
Dice are out.
Oh, that was super low trajectory. And we got a 437. So this could be the end of that shooter. That is the 7-0. That is also double pitch of the dice. 3-7. So we've had a couple double pitches so far. So we gotta be careful with that.
7 out.
Yeah, you go through phases there, Nemo. Some days are good, some days are bad. I went through a phase a few weeks ago. It was about 2 or 3 weeks long where it's just phenomenal rolls. Just phenomenal rolls. Just see a lot of numbers, not betting. Yep. So anyhow, we made $230 on that shooter. $250. My eyesight's getting bad. $230 on that shooter. So our bankroll now is at $58.90. So that is awesome. But this is gonna be shooter number 2 here. Let's go. All bets set.
No more bets.
It's out. No line bets for me. Good morning, Brian. Morning, Cup of Joe. So I did decide to do the 208 toss challenge that Dylan put out and John from Procraps put out. It's gonna be Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time here. And I decided if I'm gonna do Crapsee, and I probably will do Crapsee, but I won't be doing a lot of talking, just mostly tossing. Probably won't do many dice calls either, but 3632 dice out. And we got a 145, the truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. 3632 with a 145 result.
Fever 5.
Again, we're going to go 320 across. 15 and 4, 5, 9 and 10, 60, and that's 6 and 8. So Glenn made $596 on that shooter. Calling you Brian. Calling Brian. Anyhow, let's go 3632. We have the 320 across on our bets. And I'll bet set. That's all.
No more bets.
$108. That's what I meant, Brian. Not 208. Did I write that? I bet I gave you the wrong title on there and the wrong thumbnail. I'll have to check that out. That's out. We had a hell of a lot of throws, 208. And 167. That was a toss that I actually rushed a little bit, so that was a mechanical failure. 167.70. So let's fix that. And less chin, more spin.
7 out.
Okay, let's take it over to 3632. It's gonna be shooter number 3 here. So we did take a little bit of a loss on that one now. So that brings our bankroll down to 55.70. So we're down $90 from where we started. And all bets set.
No more bets.
That's out.
Dice are out.
And we got 325, the Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. That left one did roll off a little bit further than I would like to see it roll. 3632 with a 325 result. Okay, let's do some recovery here a little bit. Again, we're going to go 320 across. And let's see. I might even do 3 hits on this shooter once. We'll see how that goes. 3632. So you did 74 throws yesterday. Okay, Brian. That's good to know. The reason you have 108, for those of you who are wondering why 108 is the number, is that's 3 complete books of 36. So that's why they went with 108. But I was not able to watch the entire show yesterday, Brian, because I had to go to bed because I worked the night prior. I worked last night also. But 3632, dice out.
Dice are out.
Yeah, we got a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So that left one almost got all the way down. They both landed and they kind of died but skidded in. 3632, 6-4-10 result. Single pitch of the dice.
10 easy.
Again, that's going to allow us to go 96 across pressure. So that brings us up to 65 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 78, and that's 6 and 8. 3632. And all bets set.
No more bets. Dice are out.
And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. And that's also going to be a double pitch. So we need to be super, super careful with the double pitches. That is killing us right now. Let's do this one. So we're going to switch our setter on a little bit here. We're going to still use that 3-6-3-2. But we're just going to single pitch both of them towards us. So that'll bring us to a 3V in the front. So we'll go with a 1-3-5-3. So it's double pitches are showing up a little bit too much for what I'm liking here. So all bets set.
No more bets.
It's out. 1-3-5-3. Still the cousin 2 set.
Dice are out.
Dice are not comfortable. Let's regrip them. And we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo this time. That's a yo chef, actually. And I was using a 1-3-5-3 dice set. 5-6-11 result. Yo 11 result.
Yo 11.
So those drift left of the dice. Again, no help for us. Same dice set, 1, 3, 5, 3. $28 people playing along here on Crapsee, 25 people watching, 10 thumbs up.
Bets.
Let's spread the love and give that thumbs up. Dice out.
Dice are out.
Yeah, we have an ace deuce, our sister number here, so we're just flopping back and forth there. Threw a lot of ace deuces today already. I think that's our fourth one, maybe. 1, 3, 5, 3, and 1, 2, 3 craps. So another double pitch. So that is why we switched the dice around. We're seeing a lot of double pitches today. And that'll hopefully help save our hide and hide some of those double pitches that are actually dangerous to us. So we're going to stick with the same dice set. Again, that was no help for us. Good morning, Dice Dr. Dan. Checking in. Thumbs up. 500 days tomorrow. It is. Tomorrow's our 500th episode for the Level Up program. I can't believe it's been 500 episodes so far, but I don't have anything special planned. We're just going to do a normal show. But tomorrow is number 500. It is. Dice out. 1, 3, 5, 3.
Dice are out.
And we have a 2, 6, 8. That is the Duracell 8. Go out, support free life content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And please, 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 please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 1, 3, 5, 3. And we have a 2, 6, 8. I was going to go 3 hits on this shooter, but that is roll number 6 for us so far. So we are not going to do the 3 hits just in case. So we're going to do the 2 hits and regress like we normally were doing. So we're going to bring our bets down. We'll go 96 across again. And that way we have 189 brought back to the rack, 96 on the table. And that should be recovery for what we lost on that second shooter. So if we lost everything right now, we'd be at 56.65. So we're actually up $5 for the day. If I took everything off the table, I'd be at 57.59. Which is up about $95 for the day. Again, let's get this set here. 1, 3, 5, 3. Good morning, Joel. And dice out.
No more bets.
So we're just trying to, I'm concentrating on finger positioning of the dice. And I'm concentrating keeping those 3 fingers tight together and releasing with that thumb. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo, yo. So a lot of yos. Uh, 1, 3, 5, 3 with a 6-5 result. So again, double pitch.
Yo 11.
3, 5, 3. Yo is no help for us. Glenn's up. Recovery mode is where he's at. Remember, get to the cage was part of that there, Glenn. Dice out.
Dice are out.
And we got another Old Bay bushel, 5-5 hard 10. That's a repeater win? No, the last one was a repeater win. Yeah, the last one was. I was going to say 1, 3, 5, 3. And we have a 5-5 hard 10 result. 1 dice off access. Line normal.
10 hard.
And we're going to go to 25, make the 10 look like 25 this time. And we're just going to do that. We're not going to do anything with the 4. We'll just bring a little bit more back to the rack there. So you did regress. That's good. 1, 3, 5, 3. 3B in the front side. All bets out.
No more
29 bets. People playing along. 28 people watching. And 13 people that are lazy and not hitting that thumbs up. Let's go, people. There's a... Oh, terrible. I held on to that way too long. But we have another parlay of the day with SJ. Another 5-5 hard 10. The Old Bay Bushel. That was a terrible throw, but I will definitely take that result.
Hard.
So we're going to make that 10 look like $50 now. Again, we're just trend betting on this shooter here. 1, 3, 5, 3. And all bets set.
No more bets. Dice are out.
And 3, 4, 7. That is an ouch. So the puck does come off. That is a double pitch of the dice. So we're trying to avoid that.
7 out.
So, well, that was a 10 roller. We did make some money off of that one, so not too bad. We made $154 on that, so we did recover some. We're at $57.04 for the day. So that means we're up, what, $44 for the day. So we made money in the first and second shooter, or first and third shooter. That second shooter is what killed us. We're sticking with that cousin 2 set because we are getting some mediocre, decent rolls. David Brock goes, Joe, I've been gone for 3 weeks and you're only $50 ahead of me. What happened? What happened was earlier this week and the later part of last week, we had a couple bad sessions in there. So I actually went down on my bankroll, but we're still up. What am I up? I'm up $1,700 from the beginning of the month. So if that was real money in a real casino, I'd be happy with that. But yeah, we were up in the mid 6,000s, almost to 7,000 on our bankroll, and then we had those few bad sessions. But this is shooter number 4. Dice out.
No more bets.
Went through a what do they call it? Hitter's slump, but we had a shooter slump. 3, 6, 3, 2. Dice out.
Dice are out.
That one I kind of pushed a little bit with my fingers. 1, 1, 2. Magic aces. So that's our first aces for the day. And that was a mechanical deficiency there. But it is a bookend. Make sure that you do protect yourself on the come out. As far as the 7s or the craps numbers, if you will. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call it all bet set. Still looking for a point. Shooter number 4. Dice out.
Dice are out.
And another Old Bay Bushel. Wow, that Old Bay Bushel is hot. So 5-5 hard 10. Let's mark that point at 10. Using a 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. And 5-5 hard 10 results. I'm not known to throw out hardways, but we're throwing quite a few hardways today.
10 hard.
Again, we're going to go 320 across on our bets. 50 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 60 and a 6 and 8. And all bets set.
No more bets. Dice are out.
Yeah, we got 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2-4. That one scared me the way the dice came off the back wall. I thought it was a different number. A number that shall not be repeated. But it is a 2, 4, 6. So that's going to be hit number 1 for the shooter.
6 easy.
And that's going to allow us to go to $96 on that 6, $96 on the 8. And we are with this 2 hits and regress strategy. And try to build up from there. Mad Hatter twisted his arm by trying to give that thumbs up. Sure, it was the thumbs up, or was it a different finger that twisted your arm? Oh,
No
that's
more
set
bets.
here. Dice out. Yeah, as long as it's a finger up, I don't care which one.
Dice are out.
Here you go. And we have another 2, 6, 8. Not another. That is a 2, 6, 8 though. Another Duracell 8. Oops, that was a 2, 6, not a 6, 6. 3, 6, 3, 2 with a 2, 6, 8 result. Got a little stick cappy there.
8
So
easy.
that is a nice hit for us because that is a pressed up number. So we'll bring our bets down. And we'll go 96 across. So that is $182 brought back to rack, 96 on a table. That brings us up to 58.86 if we took everything down. And that would put us about $350 under goal right now. All bets
No
out.
more bets.
Dice out. Double implosion that last one was.
Dice are out.
And we have another 2-2 hard 4. The hard fuzzy 4-2-2 is going to cruise. Brian from Holy Roller.
For hard.
So we're going to just press up that 4. We'll make it a buy bet and make it look like $25. We need to see if we get back to how we're doing that with shooter number 1, that where they're very, very consistent numbers. Good morning, Mike. And all bets set. Dice out.
No more bets. Dice are out.
And we got 3-3 hard 6. Now the double degen. We threw one of those earlier as well. Primary on top on both dice.
6 hard.
And let's drop in $3. We'll make that look like 42 right away. We'll do a power press on that. Hoping to hit it again. 3632. And all bets set.
No more bets.
Dice out.
Dice are out.
And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That one seemed like it came in pretty hard and it bounced off pretty hard. My table does not make a lot of noise normally. When I heard those dice clank, those dice came down pretty flat.
3 craps.
So that's going to be no help for us. 3632. All bets set. 29 people playing along here. 34 people watching. Wow, 23 likes. I do appreciate the support, everyone.
Dice are out.
Dice out. And we have a 314 that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. 3632 314 results.
For easy.
And let's make that 4 look like $50 now. So we made the right move before by making just that look like a quarter, not the 10. Hey, Fisher made goal. That is awesome. Stretch your goal up to 62% today. Wow. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. A pretty lofty goal. So come on, 5. He says, yeah, we need that 5 for the small. I'll bet set. Dice out. We've thrown a few 5s today.
Dice are out.
And asking you shall not receive because we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So add a 5 showing, just not the 5 that you're looking for. 3632 156 result.
6 easy.
So let's do the same thing on the 6 here. Let's throw in $3. We'll make it look like 42. Be nice if we hit one of those 2 bets there. 3632. And all bets set here. It's out.
No more bets. Dice are out.
Hold on to that just a split second too long again. But we got 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So I got to make sure I get that release just right. I'm almost focusing too much on keeping those fingers together, and that's kind of throwing my timing off just a slight bit every so often. So again, cousin 2 set 3632, which is the dice that we've been using pretty much most of the day. We did do a couple rolls where we rolled them both towards us, but we'll go all bet set.
No more bets.
Dice out.
Dice are out.
Dice they cross on me there, but we got another ace deuce, 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Can't believe how many of those I've thrown today. And a lot of usually I don't throw many of those at all. We are definitely on the 3 wagon today. So that's 5 3s so far. I thought it was more than that actually. 5 out of 38, so it's about 7. 1 out of 7 throws is a 3. Oh wow. Okay. 3 6 3 2. And all but set. Nice out. I'd like to see a 6 or 8 or 4. 6, 8, or 4.
Dice are out.
That one went down really, really pretty. We have another 2-2 hard 4, hard fuzzy 4, 2-2. Let's go to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller, and I think that might be another parlay with SJ with that hard 4. I'm not sure if that was on this shooter or not. I think it was. So that would be our 3rd parlay of the day. SJ and triplicate. So if we took everything down, we've got 61.01. So we're still $125 shy of goal. So let's make that 4 look like $100. Again, 3 6 3 2. That'd be perfect if we hit that 4 right away again. Do a back-to-back there again. Kevin Scott may go. Awesome. And tomorrow's the 500 sessions. Tomorrow will be the 500th session. I guess that's a word, 500th. Say something. Yesterday was Jeff Mack's birthday from Mid-Atlantic Craps. Say something. Yeah, we did not get that 4, but we got a 5-3. And there's the grape ape. I don't think we've thrown a grape ape at all today yet. Maybe. Anyhow, 5-3-8. 6-3-2. 5-3-8 result. And that's going to bring us back $50 for $1.
6 easy.
Shoot. I put in the wrong number, guys. I put in a 6 instead of the 8. I apologize, and there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that at all. Shoot. 61.51 is, I got paid out the same way, either one. And that's the part that sucks about this Crapsee program. Chad, how you doing? Nope, 3-1 was the last 4. Yeah. I thought I threw a 2-2 on this one as well. I don't know, because we had 3 4s on this shooter. What do I do here? If I take everything, I'll be at 61.51, $75 or so away. We'll go one more shooter here. So that was 8. We'll make the 8 look like 60, even though I marked it in as a 6 by accident. I apologize, everybody, for that. But we'll go again, 3 6 3 2. And all bets out.
No more bets.
Dice out.
Dice are out.
And there's a 6 right there. So what do we put in? We put in 8 doesn't. So that was 2 6s in a row. We got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So this time I will put in a 6, I promise, on that one. Well, no, I threw in a 6 last time and we had an 8. Put in a chat, guys, what you want me to do. Should I put this in as an 8 tier or not? Guys, let me know in the chat here really quick before I enter this in, because we have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer and I entered it on Crapsee as a 6 the last time and it was supposed to be an 8. This was a 6, so I could probably put an 8 in here, guys, if you want me to. Let me know. And we'll play the Jeopardy song here. Put it in as 5-1. Okay, I will do that. Okay, 5-1-6 it is. 3-6-3-2. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. And I think that brings me to the goal. So I will check that out really quick. If I took everything down, that's $6,200. So $26. So I'm going to say be satisfied. So I'm going to bring my bets down. And I'm going to go $18 on a 6 and 8. See if we can hit one more 6 or 8 right away, since we're hitting those right away. And we'll call it that. Dylan, good morning. And I will try to do that on Sunday morning for you. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully we can complete the challenge. We'll see. I'm normally used to doing about 60 or so throws on my show. Anywhere between 40 to 60 throws is where I normally go to. So, so cold in here. Big pot of chili, says Dr. Dan. I feel so bad for you with your 34-degree weather. Nice out. There you go. I will take that. 3-3 hard 6. That is another parlay of the day with SJ. And that would definitely put us over goal. That's a 3-3 hard 6 on top. Primary on top on both dice.
6 hard.
Excuse me. So we're going to collect that one because that puts us, if I take everything down, we've got 62.21. That don't make sense. I thought I was up higher than that. But anyhow, if I took everything down, I'd be at 62.21. Let's collect that one here. If I lost it, I'd be at 61.85. So I'm pretty much at goal here, guys. My goal is 62.26. So we're just going to let her ride. Let her ride. 3-6-3-2. Nice out.
No more bets.
If you would have had venison, but you didn't get a deer this year. You could have gotten a donkey this year. You were close to getting that one. Nice out. And that's going to be a 3-4-7. And that is the 7 ouch. So we're going to probably end her right there. And I'm going to consider that goal made today. We were very close to it. And on the real table, I probably would have pulled all my bets down and gone home satisfied to the cage and that. But anyhow, let's go through our statistics for the day here. We had 4 shooters. Actually, we had 3 decent shooters today. We had a 15, 10, and a 16, and then that 0.7 out was that mechanical error that I had there. We had an SOR today of 10.8, an SRR today of 10.8. So, Jen, you should be happy that I did not throw any come out 7s today. But look at that chart there. 3, 4, 6, and 10. And 11. So we had 5 numbers that were pretty consistently hot there. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers were really low today. 4s and 10s were off the chart. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horns are high today. Fields are high today. And hardways are way off the chart. That it's not even registering. Wow. Okay, looking at our black belt statistics, this is through the end of yesterday. We had 9,595 throws. So we're about 405 throws away from our second degree black belt level. So we'll be getting to the end of the black belt because we're scheduled for 10,000 throws on that. But our SOR at the current moment is at 10.29, SRR is 6.86, and our BSR is a 7.12. So let's go through here, check the chats really quick. You are welcome there, Dylan. I do appreciate everybody for showing in here. Wasted rolls, says Chen. Wasted rolls and wasted nights. Is that how Brian goes? But anyhow, guys, thanks for joining in here today. I will be back tomorrow for the 500th episode of the Level Up program. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.